Hello, and welcome. My name is NGWI-MENYI. This is a safe space for truth, healing, and honest conversations about love, marriage, and the human journey. I want to begin by saying something that may sound simple, but it is deeply important. Marriage is not a feeling, and love, on its own, is not enough. Many people enter marriage deeply in love, full of hope, excitement, and dreams. They live for the moment they meet, for how it feels to be chosen, desired, and understood. And those feelings are real. They matter. But what we don't talk about enough is how temporary feelings can be, and how permanent the consequences of marriage decisions often are. We live in a time where marriage is treated lightly. Some people call it a lucky game. You pick the right person or you don't. You win or you lose. Others believe love will somehow figure everything out along the way. So couples rush into marriage carried by emotion, without ever slowing down to ask serious questions. Research tells us something very important. The most common reasons marriages struggle or break down are not a lack of love. They are unmet expectations, poor communication, unresolved conflict, and differences around money, values, and decision-making. In other words, people don't fail because they didn't feel enough. They fail because they didn't talk enough. Before marriage, many couples never sit down to examine what they are actually building together. They don't talk deeply about expectations. They don't ask what kind of future they want, what kind of life they envision, or how they plan to handle change, stress, disappointment, or loss. They assume love will carry them through everything. But marriage is long-term. It is lived through seasons, through health and sickness, through financial pressure, through family influence, through children, aging, grief, and growth. Love may bring two people together, but it cannot carry all of that weight on its own without intention, structure, and shared understanding. Some people say, people change, and that is true. Life changes us. Socialization changes us. Experiences change us. But intentional conversations before marriage do not prevent change. What they do is prepare couples to navigate change together instead of being shocked by it later. When couples slow down before marriage, they can begin asking protective questions. What does respect look like to you? How do you handle anger? How do you make decisions when you disagree? What role does money play in your sense of security? How do you handle family boundaries? What does commitment mean when feelings shift? These are not romantic questions, but they are loving questions, because they protect people from pain they did not have to walk into blindly. Studies also show that couples who engage in premarital counseling or intentional premarital discussions report significantly higher marital satisfaction and lower divorce rates over time. Not because they were perfect, but because they were prepared. They had language, they had tools, they had clarity. This is why I believe we need to go back to the beginning. Not to discourage marriage, but to honor it. To treat it with the seriousness, respect, and intentionality it deserves. Marriage should never be entered casually, because it is not lived casually. In this series, we are going to slow things down. We are going to look honestly at what couples can do before marriage to preempt some of the pain that shows up later. We will talk about expectations, values, conflict, money, culture, intimacy, and personal responsibility. Not from a place of fear, but from a place of wisdom. Because love feels good, but wisdom sustains. If something in today's conversation touched you, sit with it gently. Healing doesn't rush, and neither should you. Thank you for being here. Until next time, choose truth, choose peace, and choose wise love. If this conversation resonates, you're welcome to subscribe and join future reflections.